Welcome to Chinese 2, Unit 5, Section 1. I hope you're excited to start this section. I think it's a really cool one. It is all about the Forbidden City. We get to go with Marco and Susie and hear their experiences wandering around the Forbidden City of China in Beijing. And I went to the Forbidden City when I was, many years ago, I think about 10 years ago, when I had just started learning Chinese. I think I was a second year. And I went abroad for, I think it was just 2 or 3 weeks to travel around and take some Chinese lessons. And of course, we were in Beijing, so we stayed. We stayed in Beijing, so of course we went to the Gugong, which is the Forbidden City. And it is huge, like ginormous. It's absolutely nuts to think of the time period when they built this and how much energy and how much time and how many people must have gone into building this thing for the emperor, because it really is massive. You feel just like the tiniest little ant next to like this huge skyscraper. It's really nuts. And it was also one of my first introductions to homonyms. Which you might remember from previous units is when one word sounds like another word. And in Chinese there are lots of these, right? Because, the tones differentiate what a word means. So, in a lot of cases, they'll use puns, or it'll be jokes, or it'll also represent things that people will do or eat to symbolize doing something else. Like, Chinese people really like the number 8 because it's ba, and that sounds like fa, which means like fortune, and so they try and get a phone number with as many 8s as possible. And you don't give gifts in 4, which is si, because it sounds like si, which is death. So, things like that really have an impact. And I had just started learning about these, and we went to the Forbidden City, and I've noticed that all of the huge big gate doors have these brass circles on them. And they're lined up, and there are 9 rows of 9. And I found out that that's because the letter, or the character 9, which is jiao, also sounds like the character jiao, which means a long time. And so what that means is that, the emperor wanted the emperor to live a long time, and so they put 9 rows of 9 to symbolize that. So I just thought that was so cool. So there were 81 in each door. There were 81 of those little brass half circles. So it was absolutely nuts. Anyways, so we are going to be learning a whole lot about the Gugong and about some Chinese architecture, which I think is really cool. So I hope you guys are excited, and why don't we 开始?